Hi, it's Ronnie Jr. from Wire Metal Solutions. We're not talking about this today, we're going to talk about this. So this is a rear quarter chassis from a Defender 90 TD5 onwards, you're talking 1998. And this is the same configuration anyway up to 2016 on a 90. So on a TD590, the fuel tank was moved to the rear underneath the rear tub floor. So because originally it was underneath the driver's seat. So they moved it underneath the rear tub floor. So it was on Defender 90s, TD5s and TDCIs, and they put a plastic tank in the back. So as it was going through the production line, it was easier to mount the tank on from above, so it would sit on top of these chassis brackets here. And so what they did is they put the tank cradle on, went backwards through these two slots here and sat on there. So your tank was in the back and the tank cradle was sitting on top of your chassis. But if you need access to your fuel tank or your send unit in your fuel tank, this then became a bit of a problem because you can't just drop it straight down because your bracket's here. So to get your old fuel tank out, it's basically getting a crowbar in the side here and moving your fuel tank cradle over to one side until it clears these brackets so you can move it straight downwards, and then you can drop your tank, your fuel tank cradle. This here is wiring product reference 118, which is a tank cradle for 90 with tanks in your rear, underneath your rear tub floor, so it'll fit 98 to 2016 TD5 TDCI. And this is made from 6mm aluminium, and this is made to be mounted to the underneath side of your chassis as opposed to on top. So it lines up with the original fixing points here for your rear crossmember, so it doesn't interfere with your rear tow bar, and it mounts to the underneath side of your tank cradle brackets, and then these take the tow bar. So we're going to line it with the rear. So we're going to put line the bolts up and through there in them slots, push that through. So line the back ones in, now we're going to line the top ones in. So what we've done, where it lines up with the chassis, we put square holes in with a dome head cup square bolt. Then basically you can just push up on that side there, and you only need a spanner on the inside there. So all these will go in. Just make sure they turn around the right way. And voila, nice neat finish. So with the rears, you want it just an extension, drop your nut in, and you can line it through. And tighten it up. So as previously mentioned, this is 6mm aluminium tank cradle. So originally it was made in about 2mm mild steel, and then mounted to the top side of the brackets here. So if you ever needed to get your tank cradle out, it's basically undo these 4 bolts here on the top, slacken these 2 off here. Quickly do it here now. And then you can just pivot the tank cradle to get your tank out. So if you're changing your rear tank cradle or doing a rear crossmember or quarter chassis or a repair like that, you might also want to repair or replace your fuel tube support. This here fits on all Land Rovers or Defenders where your fuel tank was in the rear. It just sits on the top and it just gives you your fuel tube a bit of support. So your breather pipe will come this side here, and it stops it in case the body ever collapses. It stops the breather pipe nipping up. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. And next week we'll be talking about tow bars for your Defenders. Thank you very much. Chat.